We can provide them with information, but number one, if the kid isn't interested, number two, if the kid is really saying, okay, great, I just have to remember this long enough to pass the test, we're setting the kids up to forget. That's not what we need to be about. What we need to be able in the business of doing is helping the kids remember what they are supposed to know. Because you see, as we look at what is being taught, as we look at the state standards, those standards build one upon another upon another. And by the time you get a ways into middle school and for sure into high school, everything that you had covered in past years is now relevant. But we've set our kids up to forget. So, what kind of projects are we doing so the kids can remember? What kind of alternate learning methods are we using so that these kids can remember? This is where technology comes in, because technology now is not something that you learn over there in a lab and then come back to your classroom and continue on with your math lesson. Now technology is using the technology to help us remember that math lesson. And the old saying, we remember about 5% of what we hear and about 95% of what we teach. When we set the process up where kids are actually teaching what they've learned about math, teaching what they've learned about language art, teaching what they've learned about science and so on, that's how we get that learning to stick. And that's where technology comes in, because this to me is the ultimate manipulative. Because now we can make movies, we can make websites, we can make podcasts, we can make YouTube videos, we can make all kinds of things to prove we know it. But you see, in the process of making that proof of learning, the information we are proving we know will stick. And that's what it's all about.